Hey everyone, it's Kristin Korn here, your creative entrepreneur and educator from Life with Purpose by Kristin Korn. Today, here to talk about Instagram, and we're going to talk about branding on Instagram because you will fail on Instagram if you don't choose to brand, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. So there's an old saying that goes along the lines that if you do not have a brand, you have a commodity. And commodities are interchangeable goods. And yes, okay, so I'm a farm girl, so hear me out on this explanation. All right, so say you have a sack of rice. So a sack of rice of a certain variety will be a sack of rice, regardless of where you buy it, when you buy it, and who you bought it from, or a set of circumstances surrounding your purchase of rice. It's still going to be a sack of rice, okay? The same applies to corn, wheat, and other agricultural products. These are commodities, but there is only one difference that you can compete on, and that's the difference in price. And you don't need me to remind you that competing based on price is a way to failure. We see it all the time. Buy one, get one, flash sale, free gift with purchase. There's so many more, and you've seen them all, and most likely you've even done them yourself. I have too. No shame. Unfortunately, if you do not build a personal brand, people are going to judge you and your products based on your price. Reminder for all you newbies here, you are your personal brand. Now, Instagram is no different. You have to build your personal brand. Otherwise, whatever content you're sharing will fall between the digital cracks. There's really nothing to distinguish it from the rest of the content that is floating out there. Your brand is just going to be another digital face in the crowd with the scroll. So make no mistake, people follow brands, personal brands. And they are looking for some sort of connection, likeness, and they're looking for a persona that they can feel connected to with their hopes and fears and dreams and aspirations and other worthy goals and attributes. So in other words, people choose to become loyal to personas, to personal brands, and people are not dumb. They know that, let's say, the persona of Kim Kardashian on Instagram and social media and even on TV is probably going to be very different from the real Kim K in person, but people don't care. People just want to see some sort of reality that they can read into and relate to. And that's kind of where the cult of celebrity and influencers, and this happens with personal brands all the time, just like you and me. So if you don't play the game this way, especially on Instagram, you guys, you are not going to be building your community. And chances are you're going to be positioning your brand for failure. And no one wants that. So you have to understand that content expertise can only go so far. Sure, it is a great thing that you know what you're talking about, what you're selling, everything about your product. And it is an amazing thing that people can bank on what you're saying, but you have to deliver something more. You have to go that extra mile. And this is where personal branding comes in. If you don't personal brand, you're generic, and that's just the way it is. And okay, you're like, what's wrong with being generic, Kristin? Well, what's so wrong about being another digital face in the crowd? It's because if you're just another player, you are all too forgettable, right? You want to be rememberable in the mind of your client, your possible prospect, whatever. You will definitely forget about making money. You can forget about breaking even or even bringing in a profit or making like a lasting impression on someone. That's just not going to happen if you don't have a personal brand. So if you want to use Instagram to build a lasting business, there are specific basic strategies you must know and use. And that's, you guys, where I'm going to come in to help you build a personal brand on Instagram specifically. All right, so I mentioned it last week. I am hosting a free, absolutely free, it's a 5-day training. It's called Brainy for Beginners Instagram Edition. So inside these 5 days with me, you're going to learn the basic things about Instagram, how to create an account. Yes, if you're newbies, this is for you. And make your profile stick out. You're also going to learn how to create a top-notch content for your Instagram account that's not just relevant to your target audience, but also is able to spark engagement in your community. You will develop a strong posting strategy, which includes how to present your content, when to post it, and generally how to attract the attention of as many other people as possible, the right people. And you learn how you can start driving traffic to your website or landing page and even increase your sales for your products using Instagram stories. So even maybe if you're not a newbie, you know how to use Instagram feed. I'm going to really dive into Instagram stories in this training as well. And then lastly, you will learn the most powerful growth hacks to increase your traffic and exposure for your Instagram account and for your products that you're promoting and selling on Instagram. Okay, you guys. So this class is going to open for registration this Friday. Remember, it is absolutely free. So the start dates and times will be released on Friday. So on Friday, this Friday, just a couple days away, you're going to head on over to kristinkorn.com/Instagram. That's where you're going to get enrolled in this free 5-day training, Brainy for Beginners Instagram Edition. So let me know below if you're going to join me. I will post the link here, so you'll also get notified on Friday. Right here as well, especially on this social media page. I'll post it here as well. But anyway, you guys, I hope this helps you understand why personal branding on Instagram is so important. And after you leave that 5-day training, you guys are going to be a totally different marketer on Instagram. I totally promise. A huge transformation coming for you. All right, so as always, you guys, be sure to follow me on this Kristin Korn social media channel, my website, kristinkorn.com. You can also subscribe to my business and branding email list and check out my free downloads. If there's any aspect of brand marketing and business that I can help you with, I would love to hear from you, especially in the area of empowerment, self-confidence, and sharing your voice. Again, the website to subscribe to that free Instagram training is going to be Friday, and it's kristinkorn.com/Instagram. All right, guys, have a great day. Thank you for joining.